Oh, my name is the Contemporary King. You can also call me Strangerous. You can also call me Young But Connected. I just want to say thank you so much for coming to my reading and tuning into my channel. Today we are going to be getting into a beautiful, wonderful pick a card reading. How are we doing today on this Libra full moon? So, we have three fabulous piles for you to pick. We have three sunglasses. This is our first sunglass. If you notice, I'll model them for you. This is pile number one, if you're interested in these sunglasses. And then we have for pile number two, we have these, okay? And then for pile number three, we have these. So what messages do you need to hear right now? Okay, this is pile number three. This is pile number two. And we're gonna go into pile number one. Okay, so hello everyone. I just want to thank you again for coming into my reading. We're gonna just get it going, cracking and popping. We're gonna get into my deck. I don't know, I have not used my deck in a very long time. The Pink Diaries. I have not used this deck in a very long time. I do not know what is gonna come out. Let's just see. This is a channeled reading. This might go along with your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant. You might want to look at your zodiac sign. You might want to look at your birth chart. I'm definitely getting that you might want to study the birth charts and the natal charts and different types of astrological charts and different, like whether it's Western or Eastern. I'm getting that you could have a particular zodiac sign that you might not even know that is in your chart. Okay. Okay, what is happening to my pile number one? What messages does my pile number one need to hear? What messages does my pile number one need to hear? Okay, I'm definitely getting like you really fun. You're a vibe. You're someone that people like, they don't expect what you're gonna do next. And I'm definitely getting that because we have, oh my goodness. So for pile number one, the message that you need to hear right now is that you have a lot to be thankful of, to be grateful of. People are looking at you and they're seeing how successful you are being, pile number one. You are just so successful. You are just so attractive in your success. And it's getting so many people talking. They can't stop talking about your successes. And excuse me, I just burped right now. But when I think about burping, I think about like people catching people's attention. You know, people always say excuse you when you're burping. So you're kind of like the attention getter. And so for the Ace of Weekends, we have this like, is somebody trying, is somebody like, you are definitely you're like hot topic. You're hot topic this month. You're gonna be a hot topic this month. How are we doing? Part number one is a hot topic this month. So you are a hot topic this month because you were just naturally hot. You're just naturally the sauce. You're just naturally shining bright like a diamond. So I'm definitely getting like you're the star. Like if there's a zodiac sign that would have to like go with you, I mean, if there's like, it would be the star. Like the major arcana would be the star. You are the star this month. And people definitely, what message does my pile number one need to hear? Okay, I'm definitely getting the fact you could be going on like you are moving, you're moving, and people are watching you move. So people are actually upset that they can't go along with you to these adventures. You could be going to the carnival, you could be going on vacation, you could be going anywhere. And when you're posting on social media, people are really upset. They're really upset that you aren't where they left you. Like, what? So people are upset that you are not where you were when they left you. That's a hot mess. That's not okay. Because when they left you where you were at and they failed to pick you up, where did they think that was going to go? Did they think it was just going to not be returned back to sender? Because I'm definitely getting that these people are really feeling, yep, look at that. These people are feeling the end. You know, it sucks. It sucks so bad when you get triggered in a situation when you're not trying to be triggered. It sucks so bad when you go on social media and you read something that triggers you when you weren't even trying to be triggered. It sucks so bad when you go into a situation with someone not expecting to be triggered, yet they still trigger you. And I'm definitely getting that with this death card. You have triggered these people into the greatest realization of their lives. The greatest realization, the fact that you were the end goal. You were who they were trying to be. You were who they were trying to replace. You were the talk of the town. Okay? Everyone had your name in their mouth. They love your energy, yet they want to siphon it just so that they can bring it into a cesspool of superficial people. Like, yeah, people want to be famous because they think that, okay, she's confident, okay, he's confident, okay, they're confident. Why can't I be confident? Why can't I do this? Why can't I be like this? And it's not about being, it's about who you already are. You don't just become the star, you are already a star. And that's what it is. You don't become the star. You don't become something that you already had within you. Whitney Houston, I'm not saying anything to be disrespectful, but Whitney Houston was Whitney Houston before people called her Whitney Houston. Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson before people called him Michael Jackson. LeBron was LeBron before people called LeBron LeBron. Kobe was Kobe before people called Kobe Kobe. Beyonce was Beyonce before Destiny's Child. Okay, like, so they told each and every one of these people that they were never going to be nothing. Okay, they told each and every one of these people that they were not good enough. Just like they're telling you, just like they wanted you to believe. And now that you're desired, they feel like the laughing stock. They are not going to be able to look at themselves in the mirror when they realize how fruitful your life is and how fruitful your life becomes. Exactly, who wants to be known? It's exactly who wants to be known. But the fact that it is that they always wanted what you already had. And when you have something that you not necessarily ever wanted to have, you know how to be responsible for that kind of energy. You know how to be responsible for that kind of power. But the thing is that when people try to play with your energy and they get a hold of, when they get a hold of this energy, they just get their whole ego in a flux. So these people thought that they could ride out your energy They thought that they could ride out this wave of, okay, because you have this energy, you have this fieriness to you, you have this advancement. You know, you're very highly advanced. Your brain is very advanced. You have a high processing mind. It's very, like, you use more than 10% of your brain. I'm pretty sure that you use more than most people because you have this boldness to you and it's very fiery. And it's just something that people just don't like. It's like Lucy. It really is like Lucy. It's like, because you do things different and you don't do things the way that other people do things, they honestly feel like they want to bite at it. Like, I'm getting people want to bite at what you're doing and say that they invented it, they did it. Yeah, so basically, it's like a ghostwriter. So you'll never get credit. You'll never get credit for writing a song. See, exactly. They never want to give you credit for writing. They never want to give you credit for producing. They don't want to give you credit. They want you to be in the back. Even if you don't want it, they don't even want you to have the money. They don't want you to be seen. That's what I'm really seeing. I'm seeing somebody who is so colorful. Somebody who is so, like, meant for more. Look at this. You just have this natural glow to you. She is not afraid of anything. She is not afraid to go forward in her life and do what she has to do in order to get over this hill. She has the endurance. And it's like, people see that you had this endurance. People see that you had this endurance and this, like, unnatural energy to you. And that's what's causing this gossiping. That's what's causing this popularity. What's causing this popularity is your energy. It's not a desire to want to be famous. It's the fact that you just naturally attract people. You just naturally attract people. And when you are in a place and when you are thinking thoughts rapidly, you will manifest those thoughts. So slowing down the thoughts, knowing what you're manifesting, knowing, having positive intent, being very intentional to have positive thoughts and go through that process, because she's just not giving a fuck. She's really not. And it's like, okay, I am protected. I am loved. I am guided. I have this. You are completely guided. You're not going to fall and bruise yourself to the point where you're not going to be able to get back up. God would never do that to you. Your angels would never do that to you. Some of these people, they wanted you to go through that. And these were people that you knew. And that's a sad thing. People that you knew wanted you to be. And the sad thing is, you treat people so good. You treat people so good. You know, and all they can give you is their ass to kiss. Every single time they give you their ass to kiss. And I'm honestly hearing that that's the end of the road. You know, maybe that was past energy. I'm definitely getting some type of, like, kissing ass. Somebody expected somebody to kiss somebody's ass. For what reason? Okay. Yeah. Wow. And this is what I'm talking about. Having the wisdom to know that, okay, God will still freaking bust one on me if I'm not doing the right things. Okay, like it's important to be a good person out here, you know, because even if you're humble, even if you're wise, things can happen. And you saw that these people were putting you in these not so situations that you wanted to be in. It had to be to the point where you kept going through the same karmic lesson over and over and over and over until you had to say, damn, this is so distasteful. Okay, when the hell is this going to change? I'm tired of post traumatic stress disorder. That's the energy that I'm getting. You had to elevate. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. You're not in this energy anymore. I'm definitely getting that this is past energy, or this is energy that is slowly breaking away. Like this is energy that is breaking away, trying to fight. I'm getting a whole bunch of like spiritual warfare right now. So we have the Queen of Penthouses with the Five of Weekends. I'm hearing somebody try to steal your identity. Wow. Oh my goodness. Somebody tried to steal your identity. They literally tried to steal your man or tried to steal your destiny. Someone tried to steal your destiny. Someone tried to steal your fortune. Someone tried to steal your energy, your happiness, your passion, what you live for. Someone wants you to be depressed. They don't want you to thrive. They want you to let go. But I'm definitely getting that you have nothing but positive stuff to look forward to. You're so different. You're so needed in this world. You are not like anyone else, and you're needed. And you are getting closer to your soul family. You are getting closer to your soul family. You are blessed. You're highly favored. This is you. You are highly favored. The karmic cycle is ending. You are going to be highly favored in the future. Okay? I'm definitely getting that if you had suicidal thoughts, it was because they were giving you spiritual warfare. They wanted you gone. You know why they wanted you gone? They wanted you gone so they could take your energy. It's energy harvesting. Do you know how real that is? Do you know how real that is? People will celebrate off of someone dying, okay? And then some people won't even celebrate of other people dying. Some people will literally be so depressed that they'll do the same. Look at that. They were playing this card. Suicide, suicide, suicide. They were throwing this spiritual warfare. Deep down, they wanted you to do that to yourself. They wanted you to do that to yourself. That's why they put it in your head. It's like Inception. They do one thing to make you feel depressed, and now it's like you fixate on it, not just because you're an empath, right? But because you're a highly sensitive empath. You fixate on it. You try to reconstruct it in your mind. You try to reorganize it, understand the fine lines, the details to what the issue was, why did something happen the way that it did, and how it could have went another way. When all you really needed to do was say nothing, because these people, look at that. This is you. You are the Empress. It's about doing things that you love, whatever you love. Listen to your favorite album. I'm definitely hearing listen to your favorite album. Ariana Grande, I want it, I got it. When you are able to raise your vibration, eat more high vibration fruits, drink some alkaline water, have some sea moss. I'm definitely thinking that more synchronicities are going to come, and you are definitely going to see a lot more positivity coming in the future. Okay, so that has been your reading, my pile number ones. You know, we have justice. The tables are going to turn on these people. If you were depressed, and if you've been depressed for a long time, and if you feel like things have not been good for a long time, it is going to be better sooner or later. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. They wanted you to do that. They wanted you to suffer. They did not want you to speak up. You know why they didn't want you to speak up? They didn't want you to speak up because they wanted you to stay awake, you know, have sleepless nights. They do this to you because this spiritual warfare is no joke. And then they make you feel like you can't talk to anyone about it. They make you feel like you can't talk to anyone about it because if you open up your mouth and you talk to anyone about it, you're looked at as wrong, the bad guy, or worse. So if you have chose my power number 2, let's get into this, okay? Listen, sometimes we are tired of praying. Sometimes we are tired of praying. And guess what? We have to just keep on praying. Because guess what? God is listening and He's going to always answer us at the right time. And He is going to surprise not just us. And He's not going to listen to us at the same time. Just because we want something doesn't mean we're going to get it at that time. We can't rush Him. We can't rush Him. Because He's going to give it to us at that time that we need it. He's going to give it to us at that time that we need it. And we just have to make sure that we're ready. Okay? But we cannot ever rush it. We cannot ever rush it. Stay blessed. Okay, let's get to pile number 2. So what is coming for my pile number 2? What does my pile number 2 need to hear? Let's get into this. What does my pile number 2 need to hear? Okay, we need to clear the energy. Ooh, I'm definitely getting pile number 2. Y'all don't give up. Pile number 2 don't care. Okay, my pile number 2 is like, look, I've been through it. Okay, we already had the funeral. We had the funeral, blase blah. She said, he said, I'm not about the talking. I'm not about the foolishness. I'm about the action. That's what my pile number 2 is about. What message my pile number 2 has to hear? My pile number 2, you're about the action. People are seeing you move in a whole new way, and they see that you're about the action, and they don't want to get in your way. They don't want to feel that energy that you have to give because you're on a whole new level. Okay? Yeah, you might have been a broke ass bitch before, but let me tell you something, bitch. You ain't gonna be a broke ass bitch anymore. Ever again. You've taken the time to relax, okay? You've taken the time to rejuvenate, okay? You've taken the time to take enough time on these hoes. And now it's time for you, my pile number 2, to say what they have to say, loud and clear. To speak what they have to speak, loud and clear. Because it's pile number 2's time to talk, okay? So my pile number 2 is gonna get what they want this year. That's what the cards are telling me. My pile number 2, you say it, you want it, you got it. We're not about the foolishness. Yes, life isn't fair, honey. Pick it up, okay? It's not about whether or not life is fair. It's about making every second count and not giving a flying F fudge. Who is doing what, okay? You have the 10 of penthouses. You know what this means. This means money. This means success. This means confidence. This means whether you think you have $1 million, honey, you have $1 million, okay? It's not whether you have it, whether you don't. You have $1 million. It's about owning the energy because guess what? Health is wealth, okay? We're in 2023. Get that together. Health is wealth. We don't go into 2022 where everybody was using everybody for stuff. Everybody was scamming people. Everybody wanted this. Everybody wanted that. No, it's 2023. Health is wealth. People want a lifeline, okay? They want somebody with good health. They want somebody that can handle somebody's life force. They want somebody that can handle a little life pulse. They want somebody that they can handle. Okay, so we're going into 2023 where we are understanding that health is wealth and this is your energy. You have the highest of 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 the highest caliber. Dude, I don't know what. These freaking glasses have me so freaking like in a mood right now. So again, for whoever can really feel this energy of my pound number two, I just want you to know that we're not about the flanks. We're not about the flunkies. We're about the realness, okay? Pound number two, you have this fieriness about you that just has everybody talking. You're so spicy. You're so mysterious. You're so untouchable. It's like you're the popular loner. You're somebody that just says the right things at the right time. Looks the like takes the perfect photos. Like I don't know, it's something about you always having the right response at the right time. You always knowing what to say at the right time. You always knowing how to say things at the right time. You just do it the way that you're supposed to do it, pound number two. And that is what is so spicy about you. You don't care, you're unapologetic, and there's a bit of class to the trashiness that sometimes can seem too trashy to you. But we're sophisticated, so let's keep it cute. So I believe it was Chris Crocker who had said it better when he said, if it's cute, no, if it's not cute, keep it on mute. And that is my pound number two's saying and motto for the year, okay? If it's not cute, keep it on mute. You're keeping it on mute if it's not cute this year, pound number two. And if other people ain't keeping it cute, best believe they're keeping it on mute. Because you're not gonna deal with that crap. You're fiery, you're flavorful, you're beautiful, and it is what it is. Okay? So at the end of the day, you're just such a good person, and that's not even the only reason why people are around you. You're just different. And when different meets colorful, it's just a whole nother rainbow. So I'm kind of like, I want to get some more cards. What is this? Okay, so I'm definitely getting that the whole world is going to be exposed to this vulnerable side of yourself. Like you're so vulnerable, you're so open, you're so natural, you're so real. Not a lot of people can handle this realness. Like people cannot handle how real you are, and people are gonna hate it, people are gonna love it. It's not up to them to say whether or not it matters, right? It's up to you. And what you have to realize is that the more you focus on these people, is the more that you don't get a chance to refocus on what the real purpose of your mission is. And that is to be a beacon of light, be somebody that can help people understand how to, I don't know, embrace all different types of lives, cultures, beliefs, ideals, values. Like, this is a dark deck. I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, you could be very sought after. You have all the money in the bank, you have the job, you have the look, you have everything, and like people just definitely want to come and put a ring on it. I'm definitely getting that. People want to come and put a ring on it. There's justice coming out here because we have the Hierophant, so a lot of traditions. So you breaking through these traditions, you breaking boundaries. So I'm seeing like there was a lot of like contracts that had to be talked about. Oh, look at that. Love contracts? Clarifying Ace of Couples. Ooh. Is this a love contract? What kind of contract is this? Ooh, this is an emotional contract. So someone is getting emotional. Somebody's feeling emotional about my pile number two. That's the message. Is this a situation? So so somebody feels like they walked away from something that was their everything. So somebody walked away from my pile number two and they are missing out completely. This is definitely a situation where somebody walked away from you, pile number two. Somebody walked away and they're regretting the fact that they had everything that they could have ever wanted. So there's a situation that had ended in the past, definitely past, and it's a situation, it's a love situation. It's with the Empress. So a fortune is crashed and a fortune has crashed. What is this? Who is this with? Okay, this is someone too fiery. Someone basically not being able to think straight. Clarifying the five. Why is the five here? So I'm getting that somebody like it's like why are you trying to like it's about not being too materialistic. Like I'm really getting like not like don't be too oh the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. You like that. So you're not gonna be walking so this was a situation that you did. You walked away from someone. Someone walked away and now I'm definitely seeing that someone wants to repair. Yes, someone wants to repair a relationship. That yep, after feeling left out in the cold, someone wants to repair a relationship and they want to have success with you. So that has been your reading, pile number two. Very, very wild reading. Oh my goodness. I have not done a freaking pick card reading in a while, but let me tell you, it's wild. Okay. Let's go to pile number three. Okay. What message does my pile number three need to hear? Thank you so much, pile number three, for coming into my reading. I just want you to know, pile number three, these freaking. I love these glasses. These are like my favorites. This is gonna be my last reading for the night because this was a long freaking reading and the energy for this deck has not been good. This has been a dark ass freaking deck. Like, you know, and now that I realized when I was making this deck, I was going through a lot. Like, the time that I was making this deck, I was going through a lot of BS. And so I'm definitely feeling like the energy that I was dealing with in the past has gotten onto these decks because this deck has a lot of like not just positive energy, but completely negative. Like it's not even. It's a wonderful balance. It's a wonderful balance because it has really good messages, and then it has really like straight to the point. Like, okay, I just wanted to tell you this. This is what you gotta know. Okay. I don't know why I had to just explain that. Like, not like nobody's like, what? Okay, what does my pal number three need to know? Like, I feel like somebody was like tapping, like eager to do something or like eager to. Okay, so so there's a situation. You might be feeling left out in the cold. You might be feeling like, yeah, there's a situation where maybe you're feeling left out in the cold with a certain collaboration with, like, yeah, maybe they were like certain traditions that you feel like maybe you feel like you're just not getting, um, you're not getting met. You're not getting what you like, what you want in a particular like relationship. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. It's like trying to tiptoe around the situation. Maybe you tried to tiptoe around the fact that I'm definitely getting that it could be money could be a big reason why this relationship is having issues, and it's like you can work you think that you can work through it with just like love and sex, but obviously sex doesn't always work out, and it's like you're having a death situation, so it's coming to the end of, I don't know, maybe looking at the relationship in a certain way, clarifying the death card that's coming. And look at this. So we have the Queen of Cloud, the Fortune, and the Wealth. I mean, in the Two of Couples. So I'm definitely seeing that you are going to be setting your boundaries this month. The message that you need to hear is by speaking up, there's a need for you to speak up about like what you want in a relationship. Like I'm seeing like give and take, like you need to speak up about how much you want, like you want more. I'm definitely okay. What is this clarifying? Like people, like I don't get it. It's kind of like makes me kind of sad to think that, yeah, 4-4 on the clock. It makes me sad to think that people would really feel some type of way for someone feeling like they deserve something or they want something or they like something, and just because it's a certain price they can't have it. You know, that's, to me that's just a little bit like outrageous, like because you don't look at something for the price of it. If we looked at something for the price of it, there'd be a price on everything, right? But there's not a price on everything, and that means you can't put a price on everything. So that means that just because you want something that's nice doesn't mean that you necessarily it's necessarily expensive, or it's necessarily not expensive. But if it's not expensive, then what's the difference between whether it's expensive or it's not? So it's like somebody wants you to change your taste. Like if you have taste in good quality items, you deserve to get those things because you want those things. Don't ever let anyone change your values or your views or the quality of what you like. If you like something, you like it because you like it. And that's what I'm saying. You're never gonna let somebody cross. that part of you. The advice card is like, never let anyone take that away from you. You are born, and you having that identity, liking nice things or liking whatever you like, and other people not understanding that you, the reasons to why you like something, it is what it is. Like, you're not always gonna know why somebody likes something, and someone's not always gonna know why you like something. You're not always gonna know why they like something. But the more we are able to accept them and understand where they're coming from, the better we can relate and, come together. But I'm definitely seeing that someone was definitely trying to, like, make you a cheap, like, make you, and like, want cheap shit. Like, what? Like, lower your quality, lower your taste. Someone wanted you to lower your, like, taste and quality. Like, they feel like your taste is a little bit too high quality. Yes. So, um, I'm definitely okay. I'm sorry, but this is just the truth. So it's just like, money never makes a situation better. 41, 44 on the clock. Money never makes a situation any better. Okay, money, more problems. I'm definitely seeing that. And there's a situation where, like, more money in this circumstance just makes it more uncomfortable. It's like you can't really be comfortable with. I don't want to. I don't think it's really trusting a person with money. I think it's trusting an opportunity when someone's like, I mean, actually, the way that the cards are coming out, I think it's about being true to who you are and not allowing other people to make you undecisive. Right? So it's about staying true to who you are, staying the course, and not allowing people to make you indecisive. So if you ever feel like you don't know what you're doing, just trust your first gut response. Because you see how he's like, he's doing everything from the heart here. And then he gets to this place where he just doesn't really know where he is going. And then he gets to this place of understanding. And then he gets to this place of not really know where he's going. And then he gets to this place of not knowing where he's going, and then you're at understanding and not knowing where you're going. And so it's just about, like, being more decisive. If you're going to do something and if you have plans, you don't have to tell anyone about those plans. Don't tell anyone about your plans, even if you love those people, because if they're going to get in the way of those plans, then it was never meant for them to know. Right? If they're going to get in the way of those plans, it was never meant for them to know about those plans. But if they are a part of those plans, then let them be a part of those plans. But if they are going to get in the way of those plans and they're not going to allow you to really break free into this creativity, into this new you that you need to express, then, oh my gosh, scared the fucking shit out of me. I thought I had a vision. Oh. And that's what I'm saying. Interruption, spiritual warfare, so much interruption, so much spiritual warfare. So people are really trying to implant things in your mind at this time. They're really trying to change you. They're trying to morph you. 4444 on the clock. They're trying to morph you. They're trying to change your thoughts. You could be waking up every day wondering. I mean, I know it might sound crazy, but you might wake up and be like, am I the same person? Have I changed? Am I the same person that I was yesterday? Am I the same person that I was last week? Am I the same person that I was a year ago? Like, how much have I changed? Am I really the person that I want to be? You might ask yourself those questions, and that's again because of all this indecisiveness. And it's literally just telling you to, like, no one can get through to the Queen of Clout. She is top notch at her best. You know, the talk of the town. No one can talk as much shit and truth as the Queen of Clout. And so it's like, you're sitting on a gold mine. And it's just about balancing your energy, balancing that cup, balancing that decisiveness. If you make a decision, make that decision there. You make that decision and it's set. Even if even if it's a situation where you can change your decision last minute, but you have to make a decision right now. You just make a decision. Whatever first decision you wanted to make, just make that decision, because life goes quicker when you make decisions. Life goes quicker when you take action. I'm taking this advice for myself, okay? This is not just advice for you. This is advice for myself that I'm taking right now. I need to take more action. So this is advice. Advice. We need to take more action. We need to be more creative, you know, bring that Frida Kahlo. How was she so creative? How did she go through so much traumatic shit? She get her whole body broken. Yet she was able to go through all this stuff and still create all these amazing paintings, all these amazing arts. And she's a visionary. No one will ever forget Frida Kahlo, right? So it's like, this is you. And it's just about being decisive, taking action. Never, never shying away from your truth. Whatever your truth is, don't ever shy away from it, because it's who you are and it's who you were meant to be in this world. So this has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good one. Stay high vibed. Drink lots of um, fruit juices and eat lots of vegetables and eat lots of fruits and drink lots of water and watch the stars. Peace.